Hey, so I just wanted to pop in here really quickly. Now you're going to see me right at the start very happy, jumping around, a little bit jolly, but I just want you to know that a lot of the time when I go to a spooky location or a known haunted location, I tend to do this as a coping mechanism. A lot of the time when I get overly excited, it's a way to calm down my anxiety and my nerves, knowing that I'm about to enter a location that could possibly be very dark and sometimes dangerous. Now also I wanted to let you know as well that yes, I go to this location knowing of a story that I had just found out by the locals in the local town. But what I didn't know was how intense and very real this investigation was going to get. Please be warned that viewing this video may not be for everybody. It does get very intense. There is direct spirit communication from the start, and please be warned that this investigation is going to get very, very emotional.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shani's back. Tell a friend. Guys, welcome back to my Unexplainable channel. We are here at another abandoned location. The last people to live here was in the early 1900s. So before we go inside, let me tell you about the history of this house. Now, back in the early 1900s, there was a large family living here. There was the mum, the dad, and their 5 children. Then one fateful night, a roaming traveller broke into their house, took an axe, and slaughtered the whole family. Now, the eldest daughter, who was only 10 years old, tried making a run for help, but she was tragically caught right by the front door, where she was brutally axed to death. Now, they were the very last people to live in this house, and no one dared live here ever since. People have tried to buy the property, but as soon as they enter the front doors, all hell breaks loose. So today it's going to be my mission to see if we can communicate with that poor family that lost their lives in this house, and possibly see if there is something much darker lurking in the corners of this home. Let's investigate the Axe Murder House. Oh. Fly went in the eye.
You should keep that in. That last minute.
So as I just mentioned, before we turned up to this location, we had in fact spoke to a few of the locals in the area. Now, them and their family members have been living in this area for many, many years, and the story of this house had been passed down from generations to generations. Again, even though I got very excited at the beginning, messing around and stuff, please know that I went into this investigation with positivity, a clear mind, and an open heart. I do not mean any disrespect at all throughout any part of this investigation. Our sole purpose for being in this house was to communicate with the souls of the family who had tragically lost their lives, and to see if the traveler, the murderer, could give us his side of the story. And again, we got much, much more than what we bargained for.
Let's go. Okay, so as soon as we step through the front door here, this in fact, right here is where the eldest daughter was found, face down, with all her limbs detached from her body. I just get such an eerie feeling in here, like I don't feel good whatsoever. I tell you what, got my handy dandy bag here, haven't I? All my goodies in. Let's get the spirit talker going, see if we can pick up anything on the way round. Okay, so this is the living room. Here. Screen door, nice big fireplace. I scared myself.
It's so nice to talk.
It's so nice to talk. Well, hello, let's introduce ourselves. We'll definitely stick around and talk to you if that's what you would like. My name's Chantel. Most people call me Shani, and I'm here with my friends.
I'm Nubby. Hi.
And behind the camera, this really tall fellow is... this really tall one holding the camera. This is PLE. So we're here to talk with you. We come with respect. We come with a kind and open heart. So if you like to talk, then we're here. We'll listen, but we'd like to know what happened. Vanished. Well, that was the thing. The murderer was never found. He was never caught to this day. And this happened in the early 1900s, around 1920s, I want to say. But the person, the wanderer, the traveller was never ever found. So it's a cold case still to this day. Vanished. Wow. Do you know who it was that took your lives? Oh, that floor, it's soft. Wow, this is like the back room. See in there, all the ceilings falling down. Oh wow, look at the lino. Is the family still here? Oh my gosh, it's like a back shed. Can you tell me your names? Okay, let's check out the rest of the house. Joe! I said, can you tell me your names? We've got Joe. Joe, are you the father or are you one of the sons? Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got a name straight away. Is any more of the family here? Can you tell me your names? So I tell you what, let's go straight upstairs because that's where all of the family was, apart from the 10-year-old daughter. She was found just there behind me on the floor. So let's go check it out. Wow. Guys, look at this. Whoa. Surprisingly really sturdy still for this house being just sat here for so long. Okay.
Head.
Good to know.
Head. Oh my gosh, that's where a majority of the wounds was. Their heads got bashed in with the axes. It was only the 10-year-old daughter who had all of her limbs chopped off. Everybody else had between 10 to 20 axe wounds to the head. Oh,
I have nightmares.
we have nightmares. Oh my gosh. You still have nightmares. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry that this tragic event happened. Are the children with the parents? This is crazy. Direct responses. This is mad, absolutely mad. Are the parents with the children? The colour of the doors.
Yeah, isn't it something?
It's madness. I'm not too sure whose rooms were who, like, to which family member. There is quite limited information like from the family. All we really know is like it was a travelling wanderer that came in. I've got a feeling that this room here could have been the parents' room. I mean, it is a lot bigger. Wow, all the windows are smashed in. This is mad.
Up until this point in the investigation in this house, we was getting some direct responses and some intense communication. We'd got some names, and from what I believe, we managed to get the name of the dad from the family. We also know, one from speaking to the locals, that it was a family of 7 that lived there. There was the mum, the dad, and the 5 children. There was 3 boys and 2 girls, and all the children were under the age of 10. As we walked in to what we believe to be the parents' room, I noticed that a car had pulled up full of teenagers. I could see that they were all exiting the car and entering the house. Now at this point, I was ready to call it quits and stop filming altogether. I didn't know what their purpose was. I didn't know why they were here. I didn't know whether they were going to be friendly or whether they were going to start smashing the house up. Luckily, that didn't happen. So what I did was I decided to stop recording just for a minute, introduce ourselves to the new group that had just arrived, tried to keep it cordial, which it was, and told them that we would give them some time in the house and we would continue filming afterwards. Now this is when they were intrigued in what we was doing. We had a very brief, quick conversation. I told them what we was up to, and they wanted to know more. So we said to them, you are more than welcome to hang around and see what we're getting up to. I told them what I was about to do, which was the Estes method, and they were really intrigued. They asked if they could watch us and really wanted to know what was about to happen. So in this next clip, you will see me jumping straight into the Estes method, and let me tell you, it gets real crazy. The group of teenagers will be stood by the door at all times. They do not move, they do not speak. But let me tell you, this is where things get very crazy indeed. At first, throughout the Estes, I believe that we was communicating with some of the family members, and I also believe that we did briefly speak with the murderer himself, but there was also a lot more that came through. Take a look at this.
Okay guys, so we are in one of the children's rooms now. We're going to do the Estes method and see if we can try and communicate with any of the children or the axe murderer himself. You ready? Let's do this.
When did the family
Hello.
Hello? When did
Dad.
Dad? How about a whole family? Was there a whole family that lived here? Of course.
No.
No?
They're gone.
How long ago has it been?
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Ask.
I'm asking.
I'll help you.
Okay. I'm not good at this anymore.
See more
See more.
tonight.
See more tonight? What, here?
You hear me?
I can hear you. Do you hear me? Let me introduce myself. I'm PLE. This is
on.
This is Chantel.
Yep. 2.
Have you known
I see more of you.
There is more of us.
They're gone.
Who's gone?
You know. Them.
Well, who's them? Can you be more specific?
There's like screaming. Help. Family.
There was a family here. Okay, now we're on the path. How long ago has it been?
You want to know too much. Wait a minute.
Well, you let me know what you want me to know.
Death.
Someone died here?
All of them.
What, the family?
It's like screeching, it's so loud.
So the family died here.
Many. Axe.
They were axed. Is that correct?
Yes.
How long ago has this been? When's your last recollection?
Many years.
Many years ago. Be a dead.
It was me.
It was you.
Killed. I killed.
You killed?
Shit. It said shit. Nasty.
What's so nasty? What, killing?
Sin.
It's sinful to kill. Is that correct? Is that what you're getting at? Were you religious?
Satanic.
Okay. So you were worshiping Satan.
With an axe.
So you had a. Okay, you had an axe. What'd you do? What'd you do next?
I killed them.
How did you kill the
They're
family?
screaming.
How'd you kill the family?
You can't help them.
Maybe I
You
can.
don't help.
Maybe I can. Maybe it's because they reside here still.
Yes.
So they're still
Oh,
here.
there's a little child that said no, like scared.
So the mom and dad, and how old were the kids?
He's coming.
Who's coming?
Girl.
There was a girl.
7.
There were seven kids.
Girl. 10. Oh my God. Okay, it's shouting at me now.
There were 10 people living here.
No.
How many people were living here when the murder happened?
Do we have to go over it? 7 members.
There were 7 family members that died here.
Listen to me. Oh my God, jeez, calm down.
Am I frustrating you?
You don't listen.
Well,
Yes.
I'm fully listening. What made you kill? What made you murder the family?
Gwyneth, I liked it.
So you killed because you liked.
That's right.
What pushed you to that? How old are you?
Oh my God, I'm shaking.
How old are you?
I am
How old
the
are-
killer.
You are the killer. We've made that clear. How old are you?
45.
You're 45.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Were you
Dark.
were you the dad? The mother?
Traveler.
So you're traveling through.
Die. You
What about me?
are next.
I'm next.
Now. Die.
Okay.
They're
Well,
screaming.
nice try.
Chop
I don't think
head
chopped whose head.
that girl.
You chopped the little girl's head?
I did. All of them.
Why did you do such a thing?
It said I saved the eyes. Eyes.
Are you sadistic?
I feel sick. Very. I am.
So you killed just to kill. It's a sport to you, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you
It
still
is.
reside here?
I'm everywhere. I'm up,
Are you still with the family?
below.
Are you still with the family? Are you keeping them here?
Trying to find them.
The family?
Dead.
Their bodies are still here?
It said, see here, man. That was a completely different voice.
Is there someone else coming through?
So as intense as that was, it's about to get even more crazy. Up until this moment in time, I do believe that I was connecting with one of the young sons from the family. I also believe that there was another young boy that was trying to come through. Now, throughout this whole Estes method, I don't quite understand fully in what is going on. I believe until the very end that it is one young boy that I'm speaking to, when in fact, it's actually two. You'll understand what I'm trying to say towards the end of this video. Please keep watching. Do not switch off just yet. This is going to blow your minds.
Little boy said door. I see you all.
You see us?
Now,
Is this the little boy talking?
my room.
We're in your
I
room?
see you all.
Okay.
Here.
Well, hello. We mean no harm to you. Don't be scared.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Hello all.
What's your name?
Are you all okay?
Yes, we're fine. Are you okay?
My whole body is shaking.
Is this the little boy we're talking to?
Sit.
You want me to sit down?
You. Nice to see you all.
It's great. Well, it's great talking to you. Can't see you, but we can talk to you.
Mama.
Where's your mom?
Jill? Trying to find.
You're trying to find your mother.
We were, oh my God, we were here at one, and it cut off. We were here at one.
You were here once? Did you live here?
Home.
This is home. What's your name?
It was nice.
It was a nice home, wasn't
I'm
it?
feeling so emotional. Hey, Chelsea. Is there someone called Chelsea here?
Is that your sister, Chelsea?
My mama.
That was your mama's name.
Toys. I remember.
You remember some toys, huh? How old are you?
We reach out.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of visitors come through your home, don't they?
No one comes.
No one comes around? Or no one comes to help?
The death. Oh my God, death. Joe.
Who's Joe? That's your name?
Dad.
That's your dad's name. So Chelsea and Joe is your parents.
Gone.
They're gone. Can you find
Help
them?
me.
Can be willing to help you. Can you find them?
He's back.
The murderer? The one who harmed you?
Yes.
Don't be scared.
Wait.
He wants you to be scared.
Hide. Hide now.
Now don't worry. We don't have to hide because he can't touch us.
He's coming.
Are you okay? That's why I want to ask you, are you okay? Are you scared?
That there is crying.
You
Yes.
don't have to be scared anymore.
Scared.
You don't have to be scared anymore. He cannot hurt you anymore. Do you understand that?
Help, please.
How can we help you?
I want my mother.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Is she not home?
I just wanted to pop in and warn you that this last part of the Estes method, we're not speaking to just the young boy from the family. Again, there is another soul that is coming through, and it will make complete sense very, very soon. The whole Estes method may seem very confusing right now, and the rest of this part may be very confusing, but please, once again, stick around to the end. It will all make sense very, very shortly. Please keep in mind, there is 2 young boys around the age of 4 or 5 that are communicating at the same time. I have chills. With that in mind, let's finish the Estes method.
Maybe if you think real hard, close your eyes.
Girl.
If you close your eyes.
Girl. By door.
Girl by door. There's a couple.
Sister. She's my sister.
She's your sister. What's her name?
Ethel.
Ethel. Sounds like an older name. Do you remember what year it is?
Over there.
Do you remember what year it is?
Let's see. 1923.
That's a while ago.
I see her face.
You see your sister's face?
Right there.
We can't see. You can see us, but we can't see you.
Brown hair. Look.
We can't see you or anyone else.
See?
Yes. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, we are on the other side.
2 boys.
2 boys?
There's 5. She's my sister.
Who's your sister?
It's real. Her by door.
Which one? Can you tell me the color of the hair?
To the right.
Well, there's to my left.
Your mother is my mother.
Well, that makes
You
sense to be
are-
sisters, yeah.
Family.
Whose family? You guys sisters?
There's like a really long sigh, like... Sit. She's back.
Who, your sister?
Hi.
Hello?
She's standing right there.
Does one of these girls look like your sister? Do they resemble your sister?
Yes. It was like a really happy yes, and then there was giggling.
Okay, hold on
This
for
makes
one.
no sense.
Hold on for 1 second while I explain. So, guys, there are a group right next to me to my left. I'm not going to show them, but there's 5 of them
I'm
right next to me.
happy.
Good. I'm glad you're happy. I'm very, very excited you're happy.
I see her.
You see who? The girl in front of me, or the
Girl.
the woman in front of me, or the nice young folks here,
Yes, her.
and the weird one downstairs? You have any questions?
Family. It went... blub, blub.
Do you see any light?
Oh, it just said my name. It just said Chantal. I didn't like that.
So you're answering the question from a couple minutes ago of who's in front of me.
You.
In front of me, yes.
Her.
And she is who? Who is the woman in front of me?
Wife. Please
I'm listening.
tell
Please tell what?
girl
Please tell girl.
goodbye.
Are you leaving?
I'm lucky.
You are very lucky to have a family.
I saw her one last time.
Good. I'm glad you saw your sister one last time.
Breathe.
Is this a good night? Is this a goodbye?
Light.
You see the light. Go towards that light. You're going to see your family. You're going to go home.
Oh my gosh. It said goodbye.
So you're saying,
Now I
okay,
can breathe.
good. Head towards that light and don't look back. No one can harm you.
Goodbye.
Go see your family. Goodbye.
My mom. I was really excited. Like, my mom.
Good, I'm glad.
I see her.
Walk towards her. Don't worry about us on this side.
Up.
Don't worry about us. You keep going. We will see you on the other side.
Of course.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, shh. I was like crying a
Whew.
little bit.
That almost had me going.
Was you there the whole time?
They were, yeah. All 5 of them, 2 girls, 3 guys. One of them reminded
My
of
ears.
their sister. I didn't look over and show
It
them.
wasn't until it was proper. It was a little. It sounded like a little boy, probably about. I literally got so emotional.
Well, let me just show the feet so they know I'm not playing around here. But
Yeah.
they are actually.
I have a
We got an
feeling
audience.
it's you. Yeah. Did you get that as well? Yeah. I've got a feeling it was you. And it wasn't until they were going on and on. It's a little boy. There was a family that was murdered here in the 1920s. The whole family was wiped out by a traveller that came through and axed the whole family. And no one's lived here ever since. And from what we've picked up, the souls are still trapped here. But the little boy, from what I get, has noticed you guys. There's 5. Is there 5 of you?
There is.
There was 5 children. There was 5 children, 2 girls and 3 boys. So I don't know whether it's necessarily your face that reminds them of one of their sisters, or whether the fact that it's 2 girls and 3 boys that are here right now, and it's given them a little. I'm shaking. It's just I don't know. I think you've helped. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. You've helped this family move on. I felt that.
The
Because
little
you
boy
know
especially.
what? When they were saying goodbye, all I could see was this mum, like reaching out, and I see a little kid grab her hand, and then it went quiet.
That is full on cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel? It's a lot to take in, but I don't think you're related. I think you just really reminded this little child.
Or it could be a reincarnation of.
But you never know. You never know. But I do remember him going, because he was getting all excited. He was like laughing, like through the spirit box, he was laughing. And he was going, it's her, that's my sister, her face. Brown hair. I mean, I know you've got a bit of blonde in there, but he was going, that's my sister. And he was getting all excited, that's my sister. Over there, by the door. Did you move at all, or was you always there? Right, okay.
Over there.
Wow. Now, I think I need a break after that. One of the main reasons for coming here was to see if we could try and contact the spirits and move them on. And I believe with the help of this group, I think we've done that. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I feel a little bit like funny, but do you know what? I think I'm actually going to end the video here. I don't think we need to do anything else. I don't want to push it. I think we've done a very good thing. This girl looks like she's going to cry. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you do want me to come back and possibly try and contact the axe murderer, I don't know, it's down to you. Or if you want to see me come back and do an alone challenge in complete darkness with only night vision, then you know what to do. Make sure you go down, spam them comments down below, hashtag alone after dark. And if this video gets past 2,000 likes, I will come back alone in complete darkness. Thanks again for sticking around to my Unexplainable channel. Don't forget to stay kind, happy and positive everywhere you go. Always tell somebody that you love them. And until the next Unexplainable adventure, way out.
Okay guys, we are very nearly coming to the end of this crazy, unexplainable investigation. And again, I understand that all of this may seem very confusing right now and very mumbo jumbo, but this last part of the video will explain so much to you. I need to give you another warning. This is going to be very, very emotional. What you didn't see was me speaking to the young group about what I'm about to explain. But please be warned, this is very emotional and very difficult to speak about. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Way out. Okay guys, so I just wanted to pop back in really quickly and explain something. Now, I'll try not to get too emotional when I tell you this. As you can see, I've just been crying. As you saw, we just had quite an intense Estes method there. Obviously, we didn't show anyone's faces, but we had a group of teenagers that came in and was very intrigued in what we was doing and asked if they could, you know, stick around and just experience what was going on. So of course, we let them come in, and they stood very quietly by the door. Now, I told you the story of what happened in that house. Obviously, the whole family was taken out by an axe. Towards the end of that Estes method, at this moment in time, I didn't put two and two together, and I think that the kids were trying to figure it out as well. Now, towards the end of the Estes method, there was a little boy that was coming through. He must have been 5 years old. That's how old he sounded. And he was getting very excited about one of the girls that was sorry, my voice is shaking. He was getting very excited about one of the girls that was stood by the door, and he kept saying, my sister, her face, that's my sister. And he was laughing, and he was adamant that one of the girls that was stood there was his sister. When I stopped recording, so when I'd finished the Estes, I told everybody that as the little boy was saying goodbye, I could see a woman reach out her hand, and the little boy took her hand and said goodbye. And they went to the light. This girl told me, how's them going there? This girl then told me that a couple of months ago, her mum had told her the full story of, I want to say this in the nicest way and the most respectful way. Tragically, her mum lost a child, and it was the little boy. And her mum had a dream that the boy, the brother, was killed by an axe. As awful as that is, and as awful as it is for a mum not only to lose a child, but then to have that awful dream. And then, I'm sorry, I can't, it's really hard to kind of talk about this, and I don't want to go way in depth with the conversation that I had with this sweet girl. I cried a lot. It was when she looked at me and said, "What does this mean?" It just it broke my heart, because it's the same, not the same, but it's a very similar situation with my sister. And as you guys that follow me for a long time knows that my sister is all around. So I said to this girl, look, this is your brother's way of telling you that he's okay. He's absolutely fine. He knows that you've been trying to contact him and trying to speak to him, but this is his way of saying, look, you don't need to try and find me. I'm okay. I'm here. And it was his way of saying goodbye to that lovely girl. Guys, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I wanted to let you know that there was much more to that Estes method than we originally thought was going on. I do believe that we spoke to some of the children, and I do believe that possibly the axe murderer himself came through. But I now strongly believe that towards the end of that girl's brother came through to give her his love and to tell her that he's fine and he's doing okay. But I'm gonna leave it here. I'm just, my mind's foggy. I feel very emotional. I think we all feel very emotional right now. That was intense. Our heartstrings have been pulled, and our hearts go out to that beautiful family, the axe murder family, and also to that girl, her friends, and her family too. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sticking around. There's Nubby. And I love you all. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Always stay kind, happy, and positive. Always tell somebody that you love them. And I'll see you in the next unexplainable adventure. Way out.